I had hoped to be able to continue the work that the citizens of my district elected me to do. Unfortunately, the distraction that I have created has made that impossible. So today I am announcing my resignation from Congress.
Yeah! Bye-bye, pervert!
Oh, you remember that scene?
No.
Believe it or not, only 13 months ago. Doesn't it feel like it was a few years ago? That was a little over a year ago. Anyway, Congressman Anthony Weiner, he had to resign from Congress amidst the highly publicized and highly embarrassing TwitPic debacle. Since then, he's kept a pretty low profile. Already they're laughing here, playing the role of stay-at-home dad. But now he's, quote, desperate to get back into politics, according to a report out of the New York Post. So much so, he's even reportedly spoken to former staffers about working for him again. Good luck with that. Reportedly, he's considering a bid for the New York City Public Advocate or even mayor in 2013, and he's sitting on about $4.5 million in a campaign war chest. Again, chest, insert joke. Oh. Now, none of the other mayoral contenders raised more than $800,000 over the last 6 months, but is the public ready here to see Weiner again? But you can't get around it with an M. But Dominic, you're closer to this than any of us here.
Well, I got to be close to it.
Oh, shush. Now let me ask you.
Just are.
You know, we like Billy Thompson, but Billy's not killing it out there. But he's not really trying too hard. Christine Quinn, okay, but it's not like somebody's, you know, this thing's locked up for some Democrat out there. Could he conceivably run and win?
No. Not this mayor's race coming up. Let's be clear about this. Anthony Weiner is a smart man, very effective elected official. His problem is that he always thinks he's the smartest guy in the room, and everyone knows it when you interact with him. But with that said, I don't think the public is upset with him. You're talking about a media industry that's you know, at every scandal that plays up. So will the media let him get a break? But he can be elected public advocate. I don't think he'll ever be mayor of New York City.
And he's got a rep, not that the public cares about this, but it could come out here if he's doing the humility thing, that he'd forgive me, that he's impossible to work for. And
I didn't want to say it.
Right, no, and that he's got the ego and the temper here that's going to make it tough. Why would you stop today? But my only thing is, Jessica, we've seen second acts before, you know. Infidelity is not a disqualifier for public office, God knows. But this kind of a story, the pregnant wife, the grossness of the story here with this guy, is he electable? New York City, it's as blue as it gets, but is he electable?
But to that point, there's going to be a lot of other Democrats running that don't have these character issues that he's going to have to deal with. And one of the problems is he hasn't done anything since the scandal to change the narrative. He's, you know, basically sort of retreated to home life, which is what he should have done. But I don't think anyone's clamoring for a return of Anthony Weiner, and you're not going to see anyone coming to his aid, other Democrats coming out urging him to run. So I think
they kicked him to the curb. You learned a lot how much the New York delegation was not there for Weiner in his darkest hour. You just go.
Okay. Yes, he can run. Yes, he can win.
But why would people choose him over somebody else?
First of all,
what about him is so great?
They know him already. He's dynamic. He speaks well. He'll get that. You know, he'll get that burst of energy, and how dare you keep asking me? I asked and answered those questions about my personal life.
Time out. Stay right there, Andrew. He can wag his finger when he's yelling at somebody for not paying 9/11, you know, rescue workers. Okay, but can he ever wag his finger again with moral indignation at anyone after what he did? I don't think so. I'd never take it seriously.
The cover-up was worse than the crime. Right. You know, he blatantly lied over and over again to the public about this. Exactly.
But it's not. He didn't violate the public trust. It's not like he's
absconded.
It's not like he absconded with money, or that he directed contracts
true, Andrew,
to his
but
friends.
he lied through his teeth and had the audacity in the beginning to try and do the angry thing. And then we all
call for an investigation, a congressional investigation.
We're talking about a politician who cheated on his wife and then lied about it. I've never heard that story before.
He called for a congressional investigation using taxpayer resources, which was all a farce.
Did the investigation happen?
No, because it came out that it was a lie.
Or the non-affair. That's the other thing, too. Not an affair. He was just flashing pictures. He was lying
never going to happen.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
The Post and the Daily News are not going to stop.
No.
And all it takes is one woman that we haven't heard of.
By the way, the Times wouldn't even stop. He made a lot of enemies.
It takes one of these young ladies to pop up and say I had an affair with him, and he's done.
Can I just say, if we're going to get a Rob Portman or a Tim Pawlenty in this presidential race, can we please get Anthony Weiner in the mayor's race? It's going to get boring being a reporter.
I would do the fun bunch if he ran. It would be fantastic. But I think while there's a capacity to forgive, in the public, a lot of stuff, certainly infidelity. I don't think there's a capacity to tolerate sermonizing from a sermonizer when he's done this. That's my only thing.